Ed O'Keefe is at the White House.
That may come after another round of phone calls potentially to the UAW and auto company leadership this morning to see if there's any hope of trying to salvage this. The Labor Department and a handful of White House senior aides have been point people for the administration with the union and with the auto companies.
Two of the plants affected by the strikes produce some of the most popular trucks and SUVs, Jeep Wranglers and Ford Broncos. After a deluge of rain, flooding, sinkholes, and tornadoes, New England is about to get slammed by a weakened Hurricane Lee. The system's expected to make landfall in Maine or coastal Canada over the weekend. Weather Channel meteorologist Kelly Cass.
Hurricane Lee may have been downgraded to a Category 1, but we're talking about big impacts because it's a very big storm. Hurricane-force winds extend out about 100 miles from the center, and then you've got the tropical storm winds that go out more than 300 miles from center.
President Biden's declared a state of emergency for Maine. Former President Trump has opened up to NBC News about whether he'd pardon himself if he wins next year's presidential election.
I could have given myself a pardon. Don't ask me about what I would do. I could have, the last day, I could have had a pardon done that would have saved me all of these lawyers and all of these fake charges.
Bottom line, he says it's unlikely he would pardon himself. A new strike against Spain's ex-soccer boss. Vicky Barker's at the foreign desk.
An investigating judge at Spain's High Court has just issued a restraining order against Luis Rubiales to prevent the former soccer chief from approaching World Cup winner Jenny Hermoso. In his first court appearance to answer possible criminal charges, Rubiales once again insisted the kiss he planted on Hermoso's lips was consensual, something she denies. Rubiales is now forbidden to approach within 500 yards of her.
His voluptuous depictions in paintings and massive sculptures. Colombia's president says artist Fernando Botero has died at the age of 91. Friend tells the Washington Post he suffered from pneumonia and Parkinson's disease. This is CBS News.
Exergen thermometers are the #1 choice of medical professionals at top-ranked hospitals. Accuracy matters. Available at Walmart and Walgreens. Learn more at Exergen.com.
2 times the healthy blood pressure support? That's a number to rave about. Thanks to Superbeats Heart Chew's unique 2X ingredient that helps promote normal blood pressure nearly 2 times more effectively than diet and exercise alone. Superbeats is America's #1 selling beet brand and the only #1 cardiologist, doctor, and pharmacist recommended beet brand for heart health support. A clinical study showed that the key ingredient in Superbeats Heart Chews is nearly 2 times more effective at supporting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone. And they're part of a brand with over 60,000 5-star ratings and reviews. So double your potential with a special offer exclusively for radio listeners. Get a free 30-day supply of Superbeats Heart Chews and 15% off your first order at getsuperbeats.com with code RADIO. That's a free 30-day supply and 15% off for radio listeners only at getsuperbeets.com, code RADIO.
The Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and online at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, what day is it?
It's Friday.
Friday.
Your favorite day of the week, Mick?
Oh, man, you don't know. I mean, I'm not knocking my students or nothing, but, man, let me tell you, Friday's a good day.
Mickey Gannon we're talking to, Mick Rooney. Do you have to wear earplugs or anything while you're driving?
Oh, no, I can't do that because I got a transportation radio I have to listen to.
Us too.
Yeah,
and even Lane is back with us this week.
Yes,
hello.
He played hooky last week.
Yeah.
He was talking about all that good food he was eating last week.
Yeah.
Talking about all that good food.
Went over Miss Bobo's over in Lynchburg, and
well, she's been there a while, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Is she older than the distillery in Lynchburg? You think she's older than the distillery? Jack Daniels.
Well, she's not around anymore, but
I'm just saying the food is though.
Yeah, the way I understand it, Jack Daniels stayed in that boarding house there where Miss Bobo's is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some interesting tales. You ever get a chance that they have a hostess over there that sat with you at the different tables and stuff, and tell some great
Gives you an
tales.
education.
Yeah, you get some education.
Really?
Let's educate. 1908 is when Miss Bobo's opened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jack
So-
Daniels long before that.
Well, anybody got a
Really?
bottle?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The
19th
bottle's stamped.
century. Brian will tell us. Jack Daniels precedes that for sure. But almost as old was
It may not have been called Jack Daniels, but it's preceded it as.
Here we go.
Back in 1866, Jack Daniels became the first registered distillery in the United States.
there you
Okay.
go. See,
He's a lot older than Bobo.
Mick, not even close.
Hey, I had to ask.
Well, of course.
I didn't
How
know.
else do you learn, Mickey, except asking dumb questions?
Well, I'm a dumb guy.
I mean, he's
But wait a minute, we're gonna have a dumb joke here in a minute.
I mean, he's a drummer. What do you think? Oh, boom, 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 boom.
That's
So
right.
we're going to go back, not that far. We're going to go back to 1931, though.
31.
September the 12th, 1931. Guess who was born that day?
31.
September 12th, 1931.
no, man, I wouldn't
Passed
even-
away April 26, 2013, the age of 81. He's born in Saratoga, Texas, on that day, September 9th, 1931.
You said
His middle name was Glenn.
You said 2013?
Yeah.
George Jones.
That's right.
You know who I remember?
No.
Vince Gill sang at his funeral, and
He didn't get through it.
right. That's what I remember.
I'm not sure he sang.
That's what I
He
remember.
sobbed. He sobbed.
Yes.
That song.
He sobbed through it.
Thank good
Yeah.
Patty Loveless was singing with him, or it wouldn't have got done.
You're right.
I didn't know he was that emotional about George, but I thought he was.
Vince is one of them true classics in my book.
Yeah, he's supposedly a class guy, and he surely loved George. So we're going to start out in 1959 with his first number one.
You got your pop ready?
I got the.
Oh, okay, all right.
There you go. He's got that down.
I think you got it.
Well, in North Carolina, way back in the hills, me and Mo Pappy had a hand in the still. We brewed white lightning till the sun went down. Then he'd fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty pleasing, Pappy's corn squeezing. Whoosh, yeah. White lightning. Yeah, the G-men, T-men, revenues too, looking for the place where we made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my Pappy kept a cooking that. Yeah, white lightning. Well, I asked my old Pappy why he called his brew White Lightning instead of a Mountain Dew. I took a little sip and right away I knew as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Butterflies was flashing, thunder started crashing. Whoosh, yeah.
Oh, White
Lightning. Here we go. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenues too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my Pappy kept on cooking that. Woo, yeah. White lightning. Well, the city slicker claiming, he said I'm tough. I'd like to taste that powerful stuff. He took one good look and he took it on down. I heard him moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty pleasing, Pappy's corn squeezing. White lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenues too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were searching, trying to book him, but my Pappy kept on cooking that. Yeah, white lightning. Little bass. White lightning. Yeah, the G-men, T-men, revenues too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my Pappy kept on cooking. Ow, yeah, white lightning. Nobody could do that like George.
I think you do a little bit of that white lightning when you do your fireside.
I do have some white lightning.
Fireside chats on YouTube, don't you, brother?
You know, it's funny, I won't call him by name, but it's funny, the hobby some people develop. The founder of the construction company, that's my main client, you know, where I have my office, and the CEO has a home on a lake somewhere, I won't say where, but one of several he's got. And he has a still down there.
Oh.
And he makes his own white lightning.
Well, yeah.
I think you
A lot of people do.
I think you can make 10 gallons legally a year or something like that. It used to be a certain amount. Yeah.
But it's gotten big here lately. I'm talking about in the liquor business. There's shelves full of all kind of flavored moonshine. You got every flavor in the world. I'm talking, peach and apple and cherry and all this stuff, honey.
Well, I gotta give up a little secret now.
All right, Micker, let's hear it now.
Don't tell on yourself.
I've kind of tried that apple pie moonshine.
And it ain't bad, is it?
Oh my goodness!
It ain't bad.
Apple pie.
It ain't bad.
It ain't bad at all.
I'm telling you, I know what you're talking about.
Eat a slice of cheese with that too.
There's another one that's actually called apple cider moonshine, which is also pretty doggone good. Apple cider moonshine.
Hush your mouth.
So in 1962, he had his third number one. I was looking up Eddie Arnold the other night. He had like 26 number ones.
Wow.
George only had 9, but he had a lot of, I think he had like 139 singles released. And boy, you talking about top 10, so he had a million.
Oh, I bet.
So, and all the big stars still say he's no one like him.
Gotta do this song in memory of my late buddy, Wayne Leonard.
Yeah.
He sang this song every weekend.
Did he do it? Well, 1962, his third number one. Just because I ask a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. And just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere, just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, but how could she ever be so foolish? Oh, where would she get such an idea? Just because I ask a friend about her.
How you doing, baby?
And just because I spoke her name somewhere.
Think about it, darling.
Just because I saw her, then went all to pieces. She thinks I still care. How could she think I still care?
She thinks I steal cars.
I still care. Yeah. Who's that Tinker and Bowden?
Yeah.
She thinks I steal cars.
She thinks I steal cars.
Well, goody. And you think we're going to have Nana's kids on today?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, that ding ding.
Oh, they're loving that possum music.
All right, they are. Got one.
My good buddy Russell. Thanks, buddy.
Ready to start some riddles with them?
Well, yeah, if you want to.
I think so.
You got one?
I got some riddles.
Riddle me
We're doing
this.
riddles, not jokes today.
Yeah, riddles. These are riddles.
Okay, we're doing riddles.
Doing
Okay.
riddles.
Riddle me this.
Help develop the mind. Okay? So, Mickey, I want you to play. You need some help.
I need all the help I can get.
You're saying his mind is riddled?
Okay, I belong to you, but your friends use me more. What am I?
I belong. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of different
Heck
things.
yeah.
Yeah, I belong to you, but your friends use me more. What am I? So we'll come back to it. And then as kids, you think they got it? They were 100% the last 2 weeks. So we'll go. Oh, we're going to start in C here, even.
Yeah, I love this tune.
I feel fears welling up deep inside, and my heart's sprung big bright. And the stab of loneliness sharp and painful. Wait a minute now. What key, man?
I don't know. Where'd you go? The race
I
just
feel
went.
tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart sprung a big break. And the stab of loneliness sharp and painful that I may never shake. Now you might say I was taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager I'll hide in sorrow when I may break right down and bawl. Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another save. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Going up. One day I'd ventured in love, never once suspecting what the results would be. How I lived in fear, waking up each morning, finding you're gone from me. There's a aching and pain in my heart, for the day was the one that I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on, and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back there, trying not to fall. Oh, my heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another save. The race is on, and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Race is on, and it looks like a heartache, and the winner loses all.
Who won that race?
Lightning McQueen.
We were definitely in one.
Do we have an answer, Micker? Do we have an answer?
No, not yet.
From Nana's kids?
Not yet. We
Not
don't.
yet.
What was your question again?
I belong to you, but your friends use me more. What am
My bathroom?
I? If you have a lot of friends over all the time, I guess that's true.
My friendship.
Mickey complained about the men's room I designated my house for Johnaroo. He complained about it. You remember?
Well, yeah, you didn't have no blinds over the window.
Well,
I had to squat to do my business so everybody could see me.
Well, all they could see was your head.
Okay. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, oh boy.
But I do get it though, man. You're out in the country. It's
That's
beautiful.
Right. I don't want
you don't want to cover up them, that scenery while you're sitting there doing your business.
That's
Right. You can go out on the porch out there.
That's right. I've done it many times. You know, I got corn coming up. I planted a fall crop of corn.
As opposed to the corn that keeps coming up around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
This is real corn.
Sweet corn?
Sweet. Hybrid sweet it's called. Hybrid sweet. Got it from Gurney's mail order seed catalog, and they said you can plant it in the fall, so it's a race between the corn and the frost.
Oh.
I don't know if we'll make it or not. It's coming up, but I don't know if it's going to come to fruition.
My wife got some packets of flowers, and she just threw them out in this little place in the yard.
Yeah. That's
And
cool.
And I was thinking, ain't
No
gonna do
way.
nothing. Dude, she's got flowers with blooms this big on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't ask me the kinds
Oh,
of them, but I
man.
couldn't tell you.
Probably- I
But
bet
all
they're-
she did was just throw them out. And
Do y'all
boom, there
remember?
they
Y'all
are.
remember when?
Connie, are you
it-
watching? I'll bet it's zinnias. Is it zinnias? I'll bet it's zinnias.
Well, some of them blooms now this big around, and they're yellow and purple, and they're tall too. They're
Yeah.
They're a foot tall.
I bet they're zinnias.
You might
Do
be
y'all
right.
remember? Y'all remember when Lady Bird Johnson did a thing with the interstates,
Wasn't that beautiful?
and they put all those wildflowers
Oh,
yes.
yes.
in the middle, in the
medians.
medians. That was a beautiful thing.
Beautiful, yes, it was.
It was.
We got that same thing going
Nobody's
into Edgar
ever-
Evans State Park.
Nobody's ever done that since. Have they?
It's just a pleasant, nice thing.
It was nice.
There's something nice about flowers.
Yes,
Flowers.
there is.
I love flowers.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
You
I
do.
like, yeah, I love flowers.
Okay.
You are my
1967
flower.
is fourth number one.
I thought he had more than 9, to be honest with you.
Well, if you count 3 with Tammy, there's 12.
Okay. Even that, I thought he had more than 12.
Hey, same thing.
I wanted that I had tons and tons.
Oh, absolutely. I thought he had been like the Conway Twitty with, whole
52
record holder.
or something. He got, what, 51 or 52?
I think he had 40.
Conway? Wow.
Alabama had over 50.
But the record holder is George Strait now.
Not Garth? Huh.
You got Walk Through This World with me?
Yeah, you've got, okay.
What have I got in?
Well,
See, I thought.
you got a big D up there at the top.
Oh, I do. Thank you, Ava.
Or was that a comment on our conversation?
And now, folks, that should be proof that none of this is rehearsed. We ain't got a clue till Johnny B gets in with a stack of papers.
And then I know.
Like they can't tell.
Yeah.
You know what I did the other night on my live post? I was actually doing my own song, that one, Always and Never, and I printed the wrong chord chart. I printed a D natural chord chart for you, and when I modulated up to E, I was lost in my own song. It was horrible. It was a disaster. Because I do it with C capoed up, see?
Yeah.
But I had a D natural.
You got to
and I
think.
printed it. I didn't know where I was. I was fine until I got to E.
You got to think position. Don't think about the letters.
I know it. I was. That's embarrassing. When you're out there and you're just lost, though, and you're doing live.
But you was by yourself.
I was live streaming.
Oh.
It was terrible. I did a redo last night. I just had to do it.
You never know who's listening, John. I even lied there for a little while,
and then you got sick of it.
And well,
I still haven't heard anything from the Western Writers Songwriting Contest. They said it was going to be in September. They said they're going to notify, regardless of whether you win or not.
Well,
now
you'll
you
hear it when you hear it been recorded and it makes big money.
I tell you what, though, Ava, as small as my fan makes me be, I got several screaming for a CD of all originals, and if I don't get it done, I'm gonna be really PO'd at myself. How are we gonna do it?
Gee, we know somebody with a studio.
I know it. It's just getting over it. He's kind of hard to work with, though.
Oh, is he now?
He's picky. Persnickety.
You know, most producers are.
Oh, yeah.
Walk through this world with me. Go where I go. Share all your dreams with me. For I love you so. In life we search, and some of us find. I've looked for you a long, long time. And now that I've found you, new horizons I see. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Walk through this world with me. Go where I go. Share all your dreams with me. For I need you so. In life we search, and some of us find. I've looked for you a long, long time. And now that I've found you, new horizons I see. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Please come take my hand and walk through this world with me.
All right.
Great song.
And he didn't say, come take my hand and let's walk through the park.
Nuh-uh.
He said, the
my
world.
Yeah.
And he did that 4 different times.
And don't run.
But that last marriage lasted well over 20 years, and he got totally sober. And
they
apparently they had a very happy, wonderful relationship.
They
that
say she
fourth.
saved his life.
Yes.
And that's, wow, God bless her.
Okay, if Nana's kids have not come through, we're going to get the answer. You sure there's no answer?
Did you hear ping?
Look, though, sometimes you didn't catch it.
Oh, okay. All right. I will look. Dun, 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 dun.
Just be sure. I don't want to blow their chance here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Even I think you look good in headphones. I think you ought to wear them all the time. Okay, here's the answer because Brian's coming. Brian, you get the chance. I belong to you, but your friends use me more. What am I?
A blanket.
Your name.
Let's go to break. Get us out of here.
We'll go out on a break with that one.
Might not come back.
Hi, this is Chip Walters with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. You might know me as the voice of the Blue Raiders, but I want to be your trusted advisor in real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, it's time to choose Chip. Do you have a growing family and need to upsize? Are you an empty nester now and need to downsize? Are you thinking of selling your current home but just worried you can't find something else? Well, it's time to choose Chip. I'm looking to be your trusted advisor in real estate. I'm Chip Walters with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates.
Do you like to shop, to hang out with friends? Do you like to walk around the historic downtown? Sip, Shop, and Stroll is Thursday night, September 21st. Shopping from 5 to 8 p.m. with treats in each business. Multiple restaurants open. Invite a friend or take a date and plan to come downtown.
Clothes, gifts, and home decor.
Downtown has it. Sip, Shop, and Stroll. Thursday, September 21st.
Sip, Shop, and Stroll on the downtown square on the 21st from 5 to 8.
Support local businesses in the historic downtown Murfreesboro.
Learn to make money 5 ways with rental real estate. Double your money with apartments and get your map to financial freedom. And that map starts with a free workshop. Sign up now at lifestylesunlimited.com. Click on the Join Free Workshop tab and attend online or in person. That's lifestylesunlimited.com. Lifestylesunlimited.com. Again, that's lifestylesunlimited.com. Limited seating, unlimited potential.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
I want expert advice on going 100% solar.
I want to go green without breaking the bank.
I want to meet my sustainability goals.
I want solar to be simple.
Done, 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 done.
I want to save the planet.
Little hero, let's start with one of MTE's solar programs first. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
I like water aerobics.
Margaret Ordabadian chose Adams Place.
It's been a great boon for my health to have water aerobics. The pool is a saltwater pool, and the instructors are all geriatric trained.
And then they have stretch and balance to help you keep from falling.
I'm Terry Deal. Call me for more information about Adams Place, 1927 Memorial Boulevard.
Call Adams Place today at 615-904-9111.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the law offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
WGNS encourages you to shop local. Now don't forget, it's also important to listen local. Make it a point to give the gift of life. Go by the Red Cross at 501 Memorial Boulevard and make your donation of blood. And the Kittrell School reunion is this Saturday at the Science Hill Church of Christ. 10 until 2 Saturday. So if you have any connection to Kittrell School, you need to be there. Get with Steve Cates for more information. And Habitat for Humanity's 15th annual Poker Run, as well as the Marathon Relay Run, they're both this Saturday morning. You need to call Habitat for Humanity quickly for more information. Sales tax-free on food and groceries here in Tennessee now through October. And this Sunday afternoon, starting at 4:30, the 6th annual Downtown on the Farm at Oakland's Mansion. Spend the evening under the stars at Oakland's Mansion. For more information, get with Oakland's Mansion. And the Rutherford County Historical Society has its monthly meeting next week. That's at 7 o'clock Monday night, September the 18th. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Good neighbor weather. We'll see sunny skies here this afternoon with a high in the mid-80s. Northeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, slight chance for rain late, increasing clouds, low 65. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS.
Currently, it's 58. WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's downtown Murfreesboro office on North Walnut is closed and staff relocated to the new central office on New Salem Highway. Get assistance or make payments there or at the St. Andrews Drive location.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
And we're back.
Yes,
Johnny
we are.
B with Macaroni Gannon, Avento Lane, and
Johnny Bank.
We're going to put out another riddle in case they're back.
Riddle me this.
Okay. Nana's Kids gets the first shot, and then I'll open it up to you. You guys.
How come you almost said Don? He almost said, but he was looking at me.
He don't want us to be like the union and go on strike today, does he?
Before Brian leaves, he can go back there and cheat. If you drop a yellow hat into the Red Sea, what do you get?
Oh, that's a piece of cake.
Now, they're Nana's Kids now.
I know they'll get this one quickly.
Well, I hope so. We're trying to get them warmed up.
Come on, kids.
This may be my favorite George Jones song. And ironically, it's co-written by George Ritchie, who became later whose husband? Tammy Wynette.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy.
Yeah.
And who else had a hit with it?
Huh?
Who else had a hit with it? Laura Morgan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Huge.
That's right.
Huge hit with it.
I don't hear much from her now.
Oh, she's still out there.
Still churning.
Yep.
Imagine a world where no music was playing, and think of a church with nobody praying. Have you ever looked up at a sky with no blue? Then you've seen a picture of me without you. Have you walked in a garden where nothing was growing, or stood by a river where nothing was flowing? If you've seen a red rose unkissed by the dew, help me guys, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no angels singing, or a quiet Sunday morning with no church bells ringing? If you've watched as the heart of a child breaks in two, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Then you've seen a picture of me without you. Man, I just love that song. I just love it.
It's a nice one.
So, do we have an answer?
No.
Uh-oh. I'm worried. I'm worried.
Uh-oh.
Are you too hard on them this morning?
I think I'm just worried about the
Are you tough on them this morning, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm just worried about not according to Avent. He said that was so easy as a gimme.
Well, it's got to. What happens when you put yellow and red together?
Well, what happens when you put anything in a Red Sea?
It dies.
No. It gets wet.
Turns into wine.
It gets wet.
Turns into wine.
It gets wet. Avent got it.
Okay.
He knew it immediately.
Well, while Johnny B is tuning, I got some fine folks here that are playing their
Who's playing, Mick? Who's out there in the venues?
I'll get to me and you here in a minute, Avent. But right now, my good buddies Ramblin' Fever Band. They're actually at the Nashville Fair tomorrow night.
Oh,
7 to 9 at the Expo Hall number 2.
Nashville Fair or Tennessee State Fair?
No, the Tennessee State Fair was in Wilson County last week or a week before last. They're calling this just the Nashville Fair this year. Yeah.
They had that before?
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
Yeah. So Ramblin' Fever Band, catch them tomorrow night, Expo Hall number 2 from 7 to 9. And our good buddy Tony Lehue, our retired fireman buddy from the city of Murfreesboro, his band, the Sugar Daddies, they're going to be at the Southern Flair Cigar Lounge this coming Wednesday, the 27th, from 6:30 to 9:30.
Where is it?
He doesn't say, so I guess you're going to have to Google it. Southern Flair Cigar Lounge. This coming Wednesday night. And my good buddy Zone Status, you're going to like this. You know where Zone Status is tonight?
No.
Sophia's.
Oh, is it?
Sophia's off the square at downtown Woodbury. Y'all go see my good buddy Zone Status. And also, Zone Status is doing a great thing tomorrow. They have benefited their time to play a benefit for cancer in Mount Juliet tomorrow. So great job, guys. Hope that goes well for everybody in Mount Juliet. And also, Tom Seagoat Avent is going to see us at the Jam Sunday at Hot Springs.
All right. Yeah, good
Cooter River Band's going to be at Hanks. And our good friend, Miss Rhonda Tenpenny, and her Uptown Country Band are going to be at St. Clair's tonight.
All right.
Tonight at 6 o'clock. So y'all go enjoy Miss Rhonda's band. They do a great job. Ricky Leonard and Chrissy Leonard, their group 231 South. They're going to be at the Manchester Senior Center tonight, 6:30 to 9:30, and at Miller's Pond in Manchester tomorrow from 12 to 3.
All right.
So that's just a handful. And, of course, our good buddy Shane Douglas is always at the VFW on Friday night.
That's right.
That's his marathon
in Smyrna.
In Smyrna, Tennessee.
There's a cigar lounge in Smyrna. That may be that one. I don't know what it's called, though. But anyway.
Yeah, well, that one is, what did I say it was?
This is,
the Southern Flair Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
I think this one's on the square here in town, I think.
Well, okay.
I could be wrong, but Tony, send me a buzz there, buddy, because I know you're listening in. That's
right.
Wednesday night.
So, this is strictly for Nana's kids. What now?
Yeah, and Nene, I know Nene's listening because her husband plays in, rock and country with me.
Oh, okay.
Her husband's the keyboard player.
Oh, really?
And we're in Smithville, Tennessee tomorrow night, rock and country at the fabulous Twisted Oaks.
Twisted Oaks.
If you've never been, this place is great.
Time?
7:30 to 10:30.
Woo.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good hour. We're too old to play any late gigs anymore. And, of course, Avon and I are at the fabulous Hot Springs Beer Park
Well,
Jam
that's
this
one
Sunday.
of my few original lines.
What's that?
You know you're getting old when you leave a party before you used to arrive.
And you know what Twisted Oaks also has?
What?
They have a gig set up for you.
All right, I got to get there.
Yeah, you do. Just like at Sophia's. Sophia's would be a great place for you.
1974, number one. Some folks call this George's signature song.
This one is? Oh, you know, you may be
Oh, yeah,
right.
this is Nana's Kids, a weird one. What do you call a bear with no teeth? This is really easy and sweet for little children. What do you call a bear with no teeth? Step right up. Come on in. If you'd like to take the grand tour of a lonely house that once was home, sweet home. I have nothing here to sell you, just some things that I will tell you, some things I know would chill you to the bone. Over there sits the chair where she'd bring the paper to me and sit down on my knees and whisper, oh, I love you. But now she's gone forever, and this old house will never be the same without the love that we once knew. Straight ahead, that's the bed where we'd lay in love together, and Lord knows we had a good thing going here. See her picture on the table. Don't it look like she'd be able just to touch me and say, good morning, dear.
Good morning, dear.
Hey, baby. There's her rings and all her things, and her clothes are in the closet like she left them when she tore my world apart. As you leave, you'll see the nursery. Oh, she left me without mercy, taking nothing but our baby and my heart. Step right up, come on in.
You know what?
What?
This song has the title of a band that Avon was in.
Old House?
Straight Ahead.
Is that right?
Man, they owned the Ramada Inn back in the day. So
Back
let
in
me
the
tell
day.
you, Avon was the after-hours place to go. We'd all get finished with our gigs at 11 or 12 o'clock. Could not get to Ramada Inn fast enough to hang out with Avon and the guys. That was Larry Pinkerton, Tom Tyner.
Don Murray. Don Murray, who played with Charlie Daniels for years.
Yes, yes. I mean, they were smoking. I mean,
the first
wow.
edition of that was William House was playing.
Well,
harmonica.
let me say that. How late / early did they play to?
Oh, they played it like 2 or 3 in the morning. They were Murfreesboro's very first after-hours band.
And it was packed.
Oh, you couldn't get in there, dude. It was awesome. We had a ball coming in there and partying with Avon after we had already done our gigs.
One of the smartest things we did, you know how honky-tonks can be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hired off-duty police, city or in county, in the sheriff's department, and fire department. I'd hire them and get them to pay them by the hour, just take tickets at the door, let people in. And man, it worked out. Never had any trouble at all.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We used to laugh about putting up a bulletin board. So when you come in, you put your name beside the person you wanted to be with, so there wouldn't be no fights later.
Yeah.
It must have worked.
Yeah, we'd get this guy. You remember Maurice?
Oh yeah.
We'd during when we take breaks, we'd let somebody get up and do 15, a magician or a comedian, and Maurice would do his magician thing, and he was great.
Have you seen that magician called the Invisible Man? Really?
Is he on YouTube?
Is that a riddle?
Is that a riddle me this?
No, I just thought of it. You can't see him.
You can't see him.
So we got to keep moving. So the answer to the bear with no teeth is. Come on, David. Golly, you got the wit.
The bear with no teeth.
A gummy bear.
Oh.
So what question can you never answer yes? What question can you never answer yes? Okay, we're going to proceed. We'll just let that percolate.
Are Nate something wrong over there, Nate?
I don't know. Is this unusual?
Yes, it is.
Now, this obviously became George Jones's signature song, but he did not like it. It took months to talk him into doing this song. Billy Sherrill just kept pestering him and kept pestering him. And the story I read was, okay, I'll finally record the blankety blank song. And then, of course, everybody went crazy. Number one everywhere. And
I'm glad to say Rock and Country plays this song.
I'm telling you, yeah. And isn't it amazing how even an artist like, well, you can kind of understand George and his honky-tonk nature, maybe, I don't know, but he just liked it a bit. But boy, he sure liked the checks that rolled in, I tell you that.
Oh, man.
He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. Went half crazy now and then. No, had her pictures on his wall. Sorry, folks. He went half crazy now and then. He still loved her through it all.
That was Nene.
Hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed. Dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. Went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smiling you. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know she came to see him one last time. We all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Incredible song. We got an answer?
Johnny B. It's Everly's 4th birthday today.
Everly's 4th birthday?
Yeah, so they've been partying down this morning.
So that's what's been going on.
Yeah.
Everly.
Happy birthday, Everly.
Everly.
In the key of E. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Everly. Everly. Happy birthday to you.
Ava, the kids got upset because they thought you were really crying. Okay, kids, he was only playing.
I was just playing.
He was just playing.
What question can you never answer yes, kids? What question can you never answer yes? We'll give them one more shot.
All right. Y'all think about that one.
You can never answer it yes.
What's yes?
2 pages here, Ava. Sorry.
Do I always get lucky?
No.
Did you skip
That's out
one?
of order. That's out of order. Yeah, we're going to who's going to fill their shoes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nobody. We know that's not going to happen.
That's right.
That has been proven that is not going to happen.
I agree with you totally, Macaroni.
Man, where has country
Look,
gone?
there's got to be another version that's made with George in it now. You know, really.
Yeah, I know it. But Willie's the only one left that can do something.
You don't have it?
Well, I've got one page.
And he's going to. And Willie has released a new album, by the way, at what, 91 years old?
He's 90.
90? Yeah. How cool is that?
Turned 90 in April, I believe.
Yeah, I've only got one page too, Johnny B.
Well, I'm sorry.
Water.
Uh-oh, we got to take a break here, I believe. So, folks, we'll be right back while we look for page 2.
Middle Tennessee football fans, are you ready to score big? We have an unbeatable ticket offer that will blow your mind. Experience the thrill of the game with sideline reserved seats for only $24 or end zone reserved seats for just $18. Join us inside Floyd Stadium for an unforgettable home MTSU football game. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to witness our favorite local team in action. Get your tickets now and be a part of the excitement. Head to goblueraiders.com/tickets to purchase yours and secure your spot at the game. Go Blue Raiders!
Hi, this is Mike Cutter. I'm the owner of the award-winning family-owned home care agency, Honey Hill Home Care. My daughter Becca and I started Honey Hill as a result of personal need and understand what you and your family are going through. Learn more at honeyhillhc.com.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Make it a happy new year. Become the Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, announced live on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Enter to win a VIP trip for 2 to New York that will include a 3-night stay at a luxurious Times Square hotel, a chance at $1 million, and more. Enter any Powerball ticket at tnviprewards.com by October 31st. From the Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Weight loss has always been a struggle for me, but thanks to Magnolia Medical Center, the semaglutide injection has helped me to lose 60 pounds, and I've actually kept it off.
Begin your weight loss journey at Magnolia Medical Center. Online at magnoliamedicalcenters.com.
Be a part of the upcoming Middle Point Landfill Open House on Wednesday, September 20th at MTSU in the North Commons, outside the Student Union Building. Our Open House series provides a behind-the-scenes look at Middle Point's operations and our role in the community. What's our approach to managing waste? We hope to have the opportunity to answer that question for you and perhaps other questions you may have at our next open house on the 20th of this month.
The Middle Point Open House. Learn more at middlepointlandfill.com.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
And we're back, folks. And Macaroni has gotten the answer from Nanez Kids of what question can you never answer yes. And Macaroni, they have said
Are you asleep?
Yeah.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Hey!
And it's correct. Think about it.
Hey, they're still batting 100.
They are awesome.
I'm going to give them two together. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world? And number two, what word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it? You know, this whole world is full of singers, but just a few are chosen to tear your heart out when they say, yeah. Imagine life without them. All your radio heroes, like the outlaw that walks through Jesse's dream. No, there'll never be another red-headed stranger, the man in black, or Folsom Prison Blues, the Okie from Muskogee, yeah, or Hello, Darling.
Hello, darling.
Hello,
Lord,
darling.
I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry or the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. God bless the boys from Memphis, blue suede shoes and Elvis. Much too soon he left this world in tears. They tore up the 50s. Oh, Jerry Lee and Charlie, and Go Cat Go still echoes through the years. You know, the heart of country music still beats in Luke the Drifter. You could tell him when he sang I Saw the Light. Oh, Marty, Hank and Lefty, well, I can still feel him right here with me on the silver eagle rolling through the night. Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes? Lord, I wonder for who's gonna fill their shoes?
Hey, we got to mention, by the way, that fabulous bass player who also sang harmony with George Jones just recently passed away.
Who's that?
His original bass player that did all those beautiful harmony parts just recently passed away, and I can't never remember his name.
Oh, wow.
I just remember seeing it posted. He was an entertainer himself.
Brian's gonna let us squeeze one
fun to
more in.
watch.
And the questions to Nanez kids were, you know, before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world? And the second one, what word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it? Okay, so this song was written especially for George Jones. You can imagine choices. That's right. No question why it was, and he obviously jumped right on this. He didn't have any resistance to this one.
And I got to say this.
Okay.
I was an Alan Jackson fan long before he did what he did for George Jones on the CMA Awards show that year.
Oh, yeah.
If y'all remember.
Oh, yeah. They didn't
They gave George Jones 30 seconds to do just a smidgen of this song you're fixing to do.
I know.
And he said, I ain't going to say what he said, but
yeah.
He said, no.
Yeah. Told him where to put it.
Yes. So AJ took part of his show, cut one of his songs in half, and sang choices on behalf of George Jones.
Yeah.
Now that to me is AJ. Love you, buddy.
And how about that? Don't rock the jukebox.
Oh man,
want to hear some Jones?
That's right. Alan Jackson.
I tell you
my
guys, you've
hero.
got to watch this, and we're gonna hurry. You got to watch this. You've got to go on YouTube. And on YouTube, in the question thing, put George Jones in concert, Knoxville, Tennessee. It's introduced by Alan Jackson. It's got the whole live concert. They made a video of it. It is unbelievable.
Oh, I bet.
You cannot believe how many people are there and how crazy they're going. It is unreal. But Alan introduces it and introduces George. and then it goes to that filming of that.
Number 2 is short is the answer.
That's right, short. Add ER and it's shorter. They hadn't gotten Mount Everest yet? Okay,
No, they're still working on Mount Everest.
Okay. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I made. I was tempted. By an early age I found I liked drinking.
No.
And I never turned it down. There were loved ones, but I turned them all away. Now I'm living and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I made. Guess I'm paying for the things that I have done. If I could go back, oh, Lord knows I'd run, but I'm still losing this game of life I play, losing and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I made. Yes, I'm living and dying with the choices I've made.
That's right.
Great song.
Living and a dying. George Jones. Number 1 answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
What was the question again?
Well, before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world?
Number 1 answer. Mount Everest was the tallest mountain even before it was discovered.
It just hadn't been discovered yet.
Dang, you kids are smart.
They are so smart.
They're smarter than first graders.
Oh, man. I think
Everly, have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Everly.
And we'll see everybody at Twisted Oaks tomorrow night, 7:30 to 10:30.
Tomorrow morning, City Cafe,
At
Everett
10.
Lane.
Yes.
10 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, excuse me.
Good breakfast, good
Oh,
food, good music.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
And Lord willing, we'll be back next week. Thank you, Brian Barrett.
Go Patriots.
You are a great American. And we'll see you, dear wonderful people. God bless you.